Hello everyone and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. Where we last left off, quite a lot happened. We went to deal with a rift in the sky, Cassandra started the Inquisition, and a lot of stuff, other stuff has happened. We've been named the Inquisitor, and all that. So, yay! So we can either head to the
How do you think they'll close that portal in the sky?
Ally with the Templars, I'd imagine? I've seen them weaken magic.
What about the rebel mages?
Rebel mages probably made that damn breach.
Nobody knows. Sorry if you're hearing like that's me moving the microphone, so sorry if it's a bit loud. Let's have a look in here. Oh. I forgot this happens. I thought I could just go in and look around, but...
Does it trouble you?
Slightly. I don't know what it is.
I just wish I knew what it was. Or how I got it.
We will find out. What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach.
For the moment.
You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
Couldn't that kind of power just make things worse?
And people call me a pessimist.
Well, it's kind of a good point.
May I present Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
Sup?
Such as they are. We lost many soldiers in the valley, and I fear many more before this is through.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
You're even taller than I'd heard.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tactfully put, Cassandra.
A pleasure,
Pleased to meet you all.
I guess.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
That sucks.
Can't you simply ignore them?
If only that were possible.
Some are calling you, a Kunari, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Well,
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you.
that could be anyone.
They believe that was Andraste,
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading.
which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
They're wrong.
I'm no herald of anything, particularly not Andraste.
I'm sure the Chantry would agree.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign.
And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
Great. More attention that she doesn't want. My character. Anyway. The breach seems to be more important.
They aren't more concerned about the breach? The real threat?
They do know it's a threat, they just don't think we can stop it.
The Chantry is telling everyone you'll make it worse.
There is something you can do. A chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far and knows
Great.
those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
More religious people. Again, my character. I'm just getting too much into the character, I'm sorry. Because, you know, I'm kind of going with the idea that she's had trouble with religious people in the past, being a Canary and everything. That could be trouble.
She asked for me? You don't think that could be an ambush?
I doubt it. From what I know of her, she's a kind soul and not the sort to involve herself in violence. You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
If they don't
In
join,
the
I'll break
meantime,
their arms.
let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
The war table allows you to apply your power of the power of the Inquisition throughout. Okay. Inquisition can unlock new areas for you to explore through scouting operations. Perform the scouting operation for the hinterlands on the Ferelden side of the war table. Okay, there it is. I couldn't see it for a second.
You were saying something about... Cullen?
Yes. Haven has limited space for our soldiers to train. Perhaps we could set up something over here.
Okay. Mother Giselle was last seen in the hinterlands outside Redcliffe, tending refugees who fled the fighting between renegade Templars and apostate mages. The latest reports suggest that the vicious struggle between the two groups have spread to the hinterlands, catching the refugees and Mother Giselle in the middle. It is vital to protect her and if possible restore order to the area. We can't send anyone other than secrets. If Giselle dies, any hope of the Chantry support dies with her. My scouts will help slip past the fighting, find her and protect her with their lives. Alright. Oh. Hello. Scouts. Cool looking bird, bro. What we got. We avoided the fighting as best we could. It's every bit as bad as we feared. The apostates are mad, attacking anything that moves, and it appears that the Templars here aren't following anyone's orders any longer. We located Mother Giselle and are trying to protect her, but she refuses to leave the refugees until we ensure her safety. That will be hard to do without troops to push the apostates and Templars out the area. Asked me to inquiries of Master Dennett, a retired horse master of Redcliffe who lives in the area, who tried to contact him about obtaining horses for the Inquisition, but we've been unable to get through the fighting. Alright, not now. We'll do it later, because this unlocks all this new stuff. Access to missions. Missions operations take time and bring the Inquisition resources and rewards. Only one mission per advisor can be active at a time. Some missions have preferred type with results in less time required when undertaken by associated advisors. Missions may also provide different rewards depending on which advisors completes them. Basically what that means is that even if they require less time, it doesn't mean that they're the best one for the job. If I remember correctly, this isn't really that good. That's just for getting money when you don't have any. These ones we need to think about. So we got Harden Hightown 3, Merrick's Revenge. Favour Ashley's call alone, since I'll pay it back. I got a letter from my editor in Kirkwall today. She tells me that Harden Hightown, the repunching appeared in print from an Antivan printer a couple of weeks ago. I'll give you a moment to contemplate the horror that is that title. I had my contacts in Merchant Guilds, looked for author a couple of years back. The best I could find out after spending a couple hundred gold is that Peril Balinforth is a pen name. I could have told them that for free. You've got contacts with the Antivan print houses. Maybe you could find out more than the guild. Liliana and Josephine can do it. Tell them can't. So, you can send either one for this one. They both give the same sort of responses, just that Liliana requires less time. So let's send Liliana.
Let's see what we have.
Also got 10, address noble concerns. We'll do the 10. Wishes to convey in our deepest sympathies of the death of Divine Justinia V. The most holy was incomparable in her wisdom and dedication to peace. We had high hopes for the conclave, blah, blah, blah. So who do we send for this one? We can send Colin. I mean, they all offer the same rewards. Just to let you know, I am using a the wiki to find out the rewards, mostly for things that I've already done before, and I wanted to see if there was anything else that you could get. So we'll do Cullen because it makes the most sense. We have a number of herald and officers, so we can send as an honor guard to Higheaven.
To work?
And finally, we have a nobleman's concerns. Just tell me to come forth and drive the heretics from my land. They claim to be refugees, but I have seen elves and apostates among them, filthy savages tearing at our roots. Our monarch refuses to send forth armies, and my own knights were decimated by the conclave. I would prefer to help the refugees, so I'm not going to send Josephine. I'm going to wait till one of these two get free. But I will send Josephine here. It doesn't really matter who you send here, because they're all the same. You get money. So let's do this. Trading in favors with merchants and the nobility is my specialty. I could earn a grace deal if we can.
Let us begin.
And there we go. Now we won't get them back until, well, they're done. I didn't know there was something in Orlais. Contact with the Valocast mercenaries. I heard you were dead, then a prisoner, and then maybe you fell out of the fade and landed on your head and forgot who you were. Seriously, stop that. We still haven't been paid. Some of our kith made it out of the giant shithole full of demons after the explosion. The rest are dead or missing. I don't know how many were rounded up by angry humans. If you're not dead and you remember who you were, help me find our brothers and sisters. Shock Kraka. P.S. If you forgot who you are, I remind you. Your name is Adar, you're Vashoth. You didn't get paid for being blown up. If you are dead, disregard this message. If I'm dead, I won't. Just to show my tenacity, whatever. Why is this mouse here? Go away, mouse. End of an accord. Liana, traditional role. Cullen, rebel mages. Well, travel. When not in a dungeon, you can use the quest. Blah blah blah. I forgot what to do. Let's go in here. Already looted this room. Oh, forgot to put my timer back on. But 10 minutes has passed, so I can save.
Heaven has been filled with...
Hello.
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinia's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked her life to slow the magic of the breach. Mistress Adar, this is Marquis Durelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven.
Eh?
House Durelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denerim, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
People have been injured. You can't just turn them out onto the snow.
And who benefits if they stay?
Divine Justinia, Marquis. The Inquisition, not the Chantry, is sheltering the pilgrims who mourn her.
Why is the Chantry ignoring the faithful?
Because it remains in shock. We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
Yeah.
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
Can I say that your mask looks stupid? How does it stay on your face anyway?
Do the Durellians actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it.
It's much better to
Despite
just
their
paint your
Ferelden
face.
relations, the Duralians
Like I do with
are
just
our
white
nation.
marks.
If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf.
Ow.
Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
Well,
I apologize for the intrusion. I didn't realize you were meeting with the Marquis.
You did little harm. In truth, the debate was most beneficial as practice for those to come.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart.
sounds like fun.
An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
What's your background?
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed
Damn
court
staff.
ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
May I ask what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Leliana approached me. We've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montpellier.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas's politics have become agitated as of late.
No doubt.
I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
Okay. Ooh, a book. You can pause and read this if you want. I'm just going to quickly go through it. Everyone sought to claim blah blah blah. Betrayer raised 5 children. Israel, Everon, and Verold. They were born of the Betrayer concubine Gilvine. Huh. 2 daughters, Ebris and Vivile. Ali Vamar. That's what their names, Second Blight, blah blah blah. Okay. Enemies struck unique collectibles, bring them here to learn more about your foes and gain bonuses. Alright.
You're the Herald. Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway.
Yeah.
It's odd to see them accepting a mage as their hero. It must be easier because you're not human. They already see you as different from those of us who lived in circles. My name is Maeve. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pentagast and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
So you're a mage?
You said you were a mage.
No, just an apprentice.
That's a
Circle
mage.
mages must prove themselves in a ritual called the Harrowing. I was never very good at magic. I've got just enough talent to be a danger to other people. But when the mages rebelled, people like me had nowhere to go. The Templars would have killed us. Luckily, Seeker Pentagast took me in, along with the Tranquil I was protecting.
What?
You said that you were keeping some of the Tranquils safe?
Yes. The mages took some of them when my circle rebelled, but the rest were forgotten. Most circle mages look down on the Tranquil, or try to pretend they don't exist. They don't have any emotions. They can barely take care of themselves, can't defend themselves at all. It's a shame. I like them better than most people.
Huh.
I'm glad they have someone who cares about them.
They deserve better. They're polite, they're rational, and they'll never get angry at you. When they study, they have a focus no normal person could ever match.
Because they got rid
But
of
the
their
Templars,
humanity.
even some of the mages, mistreated them just because they could. The Tranquil never fought back. If not for that, I don't know. Doesn't really matter now.
I'm surprised that even an apprentice mage wouldn't join the rebellion.
I don't like using magic to fight. I'm not good at it either. I liked studying. I liked performing rituals that helped us unlock the secrets of the Veil. I liked having the Templars around to keep us safe.
But now they've gone mad.
A pity the Templars now want to see us all dead or made tranquil.
The problem is not that there are angry people on both sides. The problem is other people listening to their anger. I was born into a Dalish clan. I lived there until my magic manifested. The Dalish cannot risk having too many mages in one clan. And I was one more than they could bear. They gave me a pack and sent me into the woods to find my own life. I was 7 years old.
I'm so sorry.
I stumbled into a village, starving and cold, a few weeks later. I started using
Would it make
magic
more
to scare
sense to
predators
swap it
away.
with another clan?
The villagers saw me make fire in my fist. They were terrified and wanted to kill me. Templars saved me from them. They gave me food and clothes and took me to the Circle. I've seen what life is like without the Templars, and I want no part of it. I just want to study.
You say Cassandra has you researching creatures.
Yes. If you find anything interesting in your travels, I'd appreciate you bringing it to me. I may be able to find some weakness our soldiers can exploit when fighting various creatures. At the least, some materials are useful for making potions or gear for the Inquisition.
Okay.
Why did you decide to research dangerous creatures?
I like the outdoors. The idea of the outdoors, anyway. When some monster is coming at you, glowing eyes and burning claws, it's terrifying. But once you know how it works, you can deal with it. It's just another part of the world. So much of this world is only frightening because we don't understand it.
You're so tiny.
I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it?
Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it.
Right, tranquil.
We can use that.
Dream rags removed. Shadow essence removed. Oh, Liliana's ready to report in. As you may notice, this episode might... Well, this episode, maybe the next episode, might be a bit talky because I'm going to be talking to everyone I can.
Greetings.
So, tell me about yourself.
What business are the Montiliers in, exactly?
We began as merchants. My ancestors founded the first trade routes to Rivain. We once sent entire fleets across the Waking Sea.
But not anymore?
No. These days, our vessels are a touch more modest.
What did you do before coming here?
I had the great honor of serving Antiva's crown as ambassador to Orlais. I'm also first in line to become the head of House Montilier, though my siblings attend to our mercantile affairs.
How strong are your past loyalties?
I would never have given up my position if I did not intend to fully commit to the Inquisition. We cannot fall back on borders. Antiva is as threatened as any country by the rebellions. If anything, the alliances I forged there may help our current cause.
Okay.
Do you think the Inquisition will continue after we seal the breach?
If we prove ourselves by healing the breach, people may turn to us for other things. Protection, counsel, justice. The Inquisition offered these once to those in need.
Tell me, do you believe I was saved by Andraste at the Temple of Sacred Ashes?
I should much like to believe so, Your Worship. The miracles Andraste performed were so long ago, they're difficult to picture. If it were truly her and the Fate who saved you... Well, in any case, many already believe you walk in the Maker's light.
Right.
Let's speak later.
Goodbye.
Got some other stuff to
Good
talk
day
about.
to you.
How'd you meet Liliana?
How do you and Liliana know each other?
We moved through similar circles in Orlais.
What's in the
I believe
cup?
we actually met in Val Royaux. Liliana was quite an accomplished player of the game by then.
What exactly do you mean when you say the game?
Forgive me. The game refers to the slow duels of influence among the noble and powerful of Orlais. It's a rather light-hearted name for the matter, but Orlesians are fond of playful touches.
In both senses of the word.
What exactly does your job entail?
I meet with ambassadors from various factions and countries and cement alliances with them. We are a young cause. Diplomacy is essential to our credibility.
Then you speak for the Inquisition with these nobles?
I do. Someone must foster goodwill on our behalf, as well as prevent controversy as news of us spreads.
How heavily are our actions scrutinized?
Make no mistake. Every noble house, every throne, is waiting to see what the Inquisition does next.
Where's the Inquisition book?
Many are willing to pledge support, if offers are made in just the right fashion. I intend to see that they are.
Tell me how you came to work for the Inquisition again?
I'd been considering leaving my post in Antiva for a new challenge when Leliana recruited me. There's such unrest in Thales, and the Inquisition seems a promising method to stop it. It's to everyone's benefit if we prevent the Mage-Templar conflict from spreading further.
So was it the prospect of stability that drew you here?
The full impact of the Mage Rebellion has yet to be felt, and that was before the death of the Divine. The violence must be curbed before we see it turn to full-scale war.
Perhaps what's necessary? I guess.
I can only imagine the bloodshed if it escalates further.
I'm afraid history holds many examples of what will happen if it does.
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low on steadfast allies. We must aim for more.
What about our allies?
Any thoughts on the people here?
Who did you mean?
Warriors?
Commander Cullen came to mind.
The commander is an intelligent, cautious man. I'm grateful he's in charge of our standing army. Still, he does sometimes resemble the man with a hammer to whom everything appears as a nail.
Okay.
I was thinking of Cassandra.
Seeker Pentagast is a princess of the Kingdom of Nevarra, although that barely seems important to her. She was not interested when I asked if we might make use of her royal relations. Still, the Inquisition would not have formed without Cassandra. She's an extraordinarily driven woman.
Mages Solus?
What's your impression of Solus?
I suppose I should be wary of an apostate, but our elven mage has conducted himself with the utmost propriety. And he has the most fascinating stories.
Okay.
I was thinking of Varric.
Oh, I could listen to his tales for hours. He actually let me read a chapter of his next book he's writing. My friends would be sick with envy if they knew.
Okay.
It's excellent, but a bit different from his past works. Only 3 beheadings so far.
Let's speak later.
Goodbye.
I'm interested in that book. Alright, let's head downstairs.
Make her hear my cry.
See if we can find anything. If I remember correctly, there are a few locked doors down here we can't unlock until later on. Ow! I've never done that before. Okay, pause and read as always. Pause and read. Got some loot. Totally perfection. Beneath the rank is Grand Cleric. Beneath the Grand Cleric is the Mother. Brothers and sisters form the rank and file of the Chantry. Only those folk who take vows become initiates. Clerics are the 2 academics of the Chantry. Alright then. I wonder if I'll do it again. Ooh, just. Cries awoke. A rogue. I'm getting a speech impediment. I'll just put this on. Damn it. Stupid locks. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait to open those. We have to get a scout that can unlock them. Not Varric, because apparently Varric isn't a scout, so... Ow. I'm just imagining every time I do that, my character just ends up just going into a fit of rage and just smashes it on the wall.
Speak only the word. Sing only the charm. With passion, then the golden city is thine.
Oh, shut up. Let's go talk to a few people. Liliana! Let's... No, wrong one. I'm going to save just in case.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just. Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written. Is that what you want from us? Blood? To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing? You speak Fandraste, no? What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
Game?
How is this a game?
It's
Do
a
you see
single
the
player
sky?
game.
What about the temple ruins? The bones lying in the dust? Even if you didn't support the Divine's peace, you wouldn't call this right. Who could? So many innocent lives. The faithful murdered where the holiest of holies once stood. If the Maker willed this,
Oh, she's full of holes
what
now.
is it if not a game or a cruel joke?
I don't know. I'm as confused as you.
Don't ask me. I'm as baffled as you are.
You probably don't even worship the Maker. Lucky. He asks a lot.
I can
The
gather
Chantry
that.
teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
Maybe you should be angry at the people who murdered her.
If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the Divine,
But
helping people.
back then you were a bit,
But now
you
she's
know,
dead.
Look.
It was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
Maybe I can help. I don't know. I can help you find solace.
Maybe you have another purpose.
Not solace,
I could
solace.
help you find it.
No, this is my burden.
Solace is
I
over
regret
there.
that I even let you see me like this. It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Come. To work, then. We will speak later.
You're only human. You can't not show weakness. You try and make yourself like a robot, you're making things worse. Oh, hello.
So it's true. Butler has stand on us. I hope my hunch was wrong.
You knew him well?
Not as well as I thought. Show me the reports. There were so many questions surrounding Farria's death. Did he think we wouldn't notice? He's killed Farria, one of my best agents, and knows where the others are. You know what must be done. Make it clean. Painless if you can. We were friends once.
Wouldn't it be better to capture him and interrogate him?
Wait, what are you doing?
He betrayed us. He murdered my agent.
That
And
scout.
you kill him, just like that.
You find fault with my decision?
He's like, oh hi. Yeah, killing me is a waste.
If he has knowledge, then he's a resource. Use him.
He's a loose end who could escape and get word to our enemies. Butler's betrayal put our agents in danger. I condemned one man to save dozens. I may not like what I do, but it must be done. I cannot afford the luxury of ideals at a time like this.
Ideals are always crucial, I guess.
Now is precisely the time for ideals.
You feel very strongly about this. Very well. I will think of another way to deal with this man. Apprehend Butler, but see that he lives. Now, if you're happy, I have more work to do.
Alright. Well, whoa. Teleporting Liliana. Anyway, we'll stop here for now. And in the next episode, we shall still be around Haven talking to everyone that's there, doing all the side quests, and then we'll go to the Red Cliff place. I can't remember what it's called. We'll head there. So until then, this is Majorshepard. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye!